Three, two, one, go.
Yo, 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 yo. What's good, everybody? We back here with another episode of The Lounge, man. And we like to go ahead and give y'all a special welcome to our entire crew. We missing a few guys, but man, we gonna make it shake. Look, man, we short staff, but we still gonna ball out, man. Coming straight out the shy, you know what I'm saying? We got my boy Unc over in the cut, man. We got Big Shy. What it do, Unc?
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey man, on the ones and twos, straight out of the 312. We got my boy Dave. What's
Yes,
going
sir.
on with
What's
you,
going
man?
on, man?
Technical producer, everything in between, man. And then, right up the street, 334 step up, man. Represent. We got my boy Mr. Rico.
What's good? What's good?
And then you got yours truly, Mr. Jetho, coming straight out of 334 as well, man. But how y'all feeling, boys? How y'all feeling?
Feeling great.
Pretty smooth. Pretty smooth.
Can't complain.
Man, we got a lot of basketball to talk about, man. And we going to jump right into it, man. We've been getting a lot of trade rumors and a lot of guys they got moving. They got a lot of movers and shakers in the league right now. And look, man, we starting off tonight with figuring out where some of these stars and superstars going to land. And the first one on the docket, well, first, let me get it a little better. We're going to be GMs. I don't know what team we GMing for, but we're going to be
Some
GMs.
team.
You know what I'm saying? So we're going to figure out where we think some of these players should go. And I would love to start off with this first one because I've been trying to get this guy gone for a good little minute because I really want to see how good he truly is. I have Zach LaVine as our first target.
Okay.
Now,
let's pull up Zach.
before I say the trade that I done cooked up in the kitchen, where do you all see Zach LaVine going? You don't have to name who you want to trade for him, but where do you all see him going?
Honestly, for what I've seen, there's not really a market for Zach LaVine right now. And truly, I don't know what team he ends up on. So I'm really not sure, honestly. Where I don't know.
Side Fed, Ketter rebuttal.
Yeah, I think it's a kind of a tricky situation.
Because like you said though, Dave, his market low key plummeted.
Yeah,
like people, it's a few teams that'll still take him, but like if you ask them how about a year and a half ago, market was different.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure every team would want Zach LaVine last year.
His value is
I
definitely
think last year, yeah, like you said, last year was his last year of being valid. I mean, I could go with somebody better than Zach LaVine, in the situation.
Yeah,
It's not that I wouldn't want him, but it's just
it feels like he putting up empty stats, doesn't it?
I was just about to say, like, yeah, you're the only guy on the team. Well, not really the only guy, but you're the best guy on the team that can put the ball in the basket. Of course, you're gonna put up points.
All right. So the trade that I have mocked up, and I'm glad y'all guys said that. The trade that I have mocked up is Zach LaVine to the Los Angeles Lakers
I saw that coming.
for D'Angelo Russell, Rui Hachimura, Austin Reeves, and some kind of draft. I don't really worry about the draft capital because okay, I'm assuming that 2029 first is the pick because that's the only unprotected pick that they have.
Mm-hmm.
How do y'all feel about that? Because the trade machine has the Bulls of obviously losing nine more games, and they have the Lakers winning 6 more. Do y'all feel like that's a realistic trade partner or dance partner you would pair somebody who like everybody say he puts up, those empty stats? We got a quote unquote empty stats guy putting up these numbers and going to a team where he can kind of do his own thing. Now, the thing that kind of concerns me is his efficiency.
Yep.
Because we know what Zach LaVine is, but the player efficiency rating for him, Austin Reeves, and D'Angelo Russell are all the same.
So they're about the same.
So how do y'all feel though? Do you feel like that's something that moves the needle on a Zach LaVine to you all?
I think the Lakers definitely need that third guy who you can just say, hey, go get a bucket, because a lot of the other players outside of LeBron and AD, they're very inconsistent. Like D'Lo, okay, one game he'll give you 39, next game he'll give you 4 points. He's just very inconsistent. Zach LaVine, I think, is more consistent than D'Lo, and I feel like he would benefit playing off of LeBron and AD. But I feel like this would be a test for him because he's never played with, those bigger stars in that kind of situation where, the team is, a championship level team, and that's, what they're hoping for. That's a lot of pressure. And you know, when people go to LA, you know, the lights get bright
Even more pressure.
and they stop hooping. So this will really show you how good he is.
Yeah, I would have to definitely agree. You know, but like the Zach LaVine, for me, he's been consistently healthy these last 4 years.
Yeah, he hadn't
But
had many injuries. He hadn't
Yeah.
had many.
yeah, for versus the beginning of his career, I would definitely make that trade because like you said, all they got is AD and LeBron. That's literally all they got. Everyone else is inconsistent.
Yeah.
But me personally, it'll be hard for me to let go Rui Hachimura. You know, I think he still needs some building to do. But if I gotta have that third scorer that I know is gonna be consistent, I would have to pull it, but it'd be hard.
Now, would you be willing to get rid of him for what I think personally for what they're running and what they would run? It's best if Rui gets somewhere where he can have a little bit more space to grow. That's why I put Rui in there because I feel like him being so young, putting him in Chicago with a Kobe White and a Patrick Williams, that may be some of the best. Chicago's not known for developing talent, but they know how to use good talent when they have it.
Yep.
So I could, especially if you don't if it's either get rid of DeRozan or LaVine, I see them keeping, DeRozan to kind of help those young guys. And because you could have easily thrown a Torian Prince in there.
Yeah,
It still
or
would have been a
Cam
pretty
Reddish.
good trade. But I feel like you need Torian Prince just off of the role that he plays.
Yeah.
I may be tripping, but I feel like you need that off of the role that he plays. But if you didn't send him to LA, which is the clear spot, where do you guys think he goes?
Didn't send Rui.
No.
LaVine.
Talking about Zach LaVine.
Zach LaVine, yes.
Yeah, it had to be somewhere where they need a pure bucket.
Yeah.
So they can't get him expecting him to just be a facilitator. That's not happening.
Yeah, that's not his game. He's just,
I
get
had to
buckets.
think on that a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, that's a good question.
Yeah, outside of the Lakers, I really don't see a team trading for him, realistically.
Could y'all see him in a Golden State jersey?
No.
You know, it's crazy you say that because I was kind of thinking that because with Clay dropping badly, yeah, it's kind of like it's leaned on Jonathan and Curry a lot to get the buckets. So I feel like just simply getting someone that can get a bucket themselves or even be a spot up shooter, I think that would be a good fit for him.
Now, I'm actually glad you said that though, because since you brought him up, what would be the package you would offer though
for
Zach LaVine if you're the Warriors?
So I would offer Clay. As much as I don't want to let him go, I would offer. He been playing pretty solid. He played like power forward center. I think he got rookie, but he got.
Oh, the European guy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he tough. Yeah. Keep him. I'm not gonna lie. I would keep him.
Yeah, that'll be a tough one to let go.
But I need someone that's consistent. So it would be hard for me, but I'll have to give that up.
Another thing with LaVine that I forgot to mention earlier is, he kind of wants to be the guy. I feel like he has to kind of buy into being, not the first option.
Yeah, but I think he wants to win. I feel like he wants to win. I tell y'all, I'm going him for Clay and Wiggs and some draft capital straight up.
No,
I think they saving Wiggs for that Siakam trade.
I do too, but I think him and it sounds bad, but anybody else feel like they can trade him for Clay straight up?
I think they could.
I really think that's
like him and Clay, and then like a pick or two,
like a DiVincenzo or something. But I could definitely see them dang near going. Like they say, bar for bar. I can see them going straight up,
player for player, and throwing like some seconds.
Yeah,
definitely.
If that was the case, I would do that. If the Bulls didn't ask for just player for player, I would do that in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
I think you would have to do like I don't know how the money would match, but you may have to do like I don't know if Dave has it pulled up. I think you would have to do like a DiVincenzo or something to match the money.
Contracts are similar actually because I know LaVine makes $40 million.
Pull up Trade Finder. I mean, pull up a trade machine on your computer.
But you got to remember too, this is Clay's last year. He hasn't signed an
Yeah,
extension yet.
facts. I was just about to bring that up.
Mm,
He hasn't
okay.
signed an
But
extension,
then
so
again,
you could still trade him, and then
You
he
got to add the
decides-
second team first.
You said what now?
I was talking to Dave. Go ahead.
You can still trade him, and then you know you kind
Yeah,
of
you
get
can
a
do it.
better
Yeah,
deal
we'll straight up.
because Zach still got some years on his contract. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
if
think
you
you-
can, but realistically, I think they still make that trade to get Zach off the books. I think that's
Well,
still a possible trade.
that's
just
kind
to
of the route I was about to go. Actually,
get
If
him
they
off the
trade
books.
for Clay, yeah, they can. They just have a year with him.
Yeah, he'll have a year with him, and then he's off your books.
Yeah.
And then Clay can go sign with a contender. Really, you really didn't lose nothing because you're getting back. How much are they making? They're both making like 40-something mil.
You got Levine for 4 years.
And you know what a
Exactly.
couple meals separating them.
A couple.
All right, that was a good one. The second one, I have Donovan Mitchell.
Okay.
Now, I personally want to start with this one.
I don't think they have him on here. No, they don't.
They got Davion.
I know
personally
he's
would
been in
love-
trade rumors.
Oh yeah.
Now, Dave, if you would put this on the screen for me. Donovan Mitchell, the Cleveland Cavaliers, and the Miami
Miami
Heat
Heat.
making a trade. I mean, y'all probably knew where this was going.
Cleveland and Miami.
I can already tell you what I
Donovan
think. We're
Mitchell
gonna make a strong
for
push.
Tyler Hero,
Where's Tyler Hero? There we go.
Josh Richardson, Nikola Jovic.
I'm not
Hope it
making that
works.
trade. Sorry.
I think that's worth it.
Wait,
It
can I say
definitely
something
is.
before we get all the way into this?
Go ahead.
Nah, just throw that out there. The Heat already, they've been trying to get hold of Donovan Mitchell for a minute anyway.
Mhm.
So I don't think they try to get. They've been having superstars linked to him in the offseason for the last couple of years.
Yeah, last
So I
4 or
don't-
5
I don't-
years.
It's hard for me to see that they let this one go. I don't see if they let this one go. I think they want this one. They
Definitely.
need this one low key. That'll put them over the edge.
What were you gonna say, Shot?
I'm recording something.
I just can't. No, I gotta keep Donovan. I'm sorry.
He doesn't want to be there though. He requested out.
Oh, he requested out of Cleveland.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, he said
requested
he
out.
didn't want to be there.
He's
Okay.
always said that though. He's never wanted to play there.
Damn, I
He
didn't
keep
know that.
dropping little hints here and there, like in the media and everything.
Yeah, he's never
Oh, well,
wanted to
that's
play
the
there.
case. If you don't want to be there, I might have to pull the trade then. If that's possible.
And-
to do.
I feel like this trade really helps both sides because we get our Donovan Mitchell, our other guy to pair. It hurts me because I don't want to see Tyler Hero go, but for you know this for all contents and purposes of the show, this is the most sensible trade. I even tried to trade him with the Knicks, but I didn't see a way to get him on the Knicks without giving up a lot.
Well,
So personally, I feel like this works out on both sides. You got a young guy in Nikola Jovic. You can let Jason Richardson walk, or you could, you know what I'm saying? You got Tyler Hero to pair with Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, Isaac Okoro, and Jared Allen. It's not a horrible lineup. To me, it adds a lot of what you're missing. It adds a lot of shooting to your lineup
Mm-hmm.
because that's something that you were missing a lot of, and it gives Darius Garland and Tyler Hero a chance to mesh and grow together and be one of the better young backcourts to come, as well as you still reunite. You can reunite my boy Tyler Hero and Max Strus.
I knew where that was going.
hey, I got a question.
Talk to me.
Do y'all think they regret letting go Sexton?
Sometimes I think they do because what they lack is sometimes after the starters go out, it gets a little flat.
Yeah, there's nobody to score.
It's not
Yeah,
a
that's
lot
how
of
it is
energy.
every game with them though. I can't lie.
Yeah.
Nobody really
I
think
feel
that true spark off the bench.
I feel like Sexton offered a lot of. I mean, he was a dog. He was a scorer, but like a lot of height and intensity to the team. Like basically like a baby Russ a little bit.
Yeah,
I
can
think
see
his
that.
mentality is what makes him so much better.
Mhm.
So I definitely, personally, I think yes, because I feel like his mentality made him a whole lot better. I think they miss him from the standpoint of man, we had a guy here who's gonna scrap, who's gonna fight for everything. And he's never been one thing about him, he's never been handed anything.
No.
So he's gonna scrap and fight and really go all in for your team. And what is he averaging? Like 15 a game ish, something around there?
like that.
Yeah.
So you're missing out on 15 points a game efficiently, and you know that he's gonna fight for everything.
Mhm.
So yes, I feel like they miss him because the thing to me that Cleveland really lacks, Cleveland is to me a very mentally weak team. It seems like how many players are gonna come on national TV and say the lights were too bright? So I feel like he adds that toughness, that mentality that you keep trying to instill, that you're not instilling in these people.
Sorry to go off topic. I just felt like I wanted to bring it up real quick.
No, you're good.
No,
I
you
think
good.
that was actually a great. I think that was actually something great to bring up, really. But any other places you think he can land?
New York, of course.
I would love to see him in New York, but I don't see how it
They're
happens.
gonna have to give up the house.
Yeah, they already gave up half the house trying to get what's his name. So they got to give up the rest of the career now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see a trade that happens without them giving up a Randall or something, and
Y'all
they're
see
not gonna do it.
back in Utah?
Who?
Nah, I don't think he would want to do that.
I think
Cause
all
his-
that happened.
cause his whole
Utah
thing-
Donovan Mitchell.
Go ahead.
make some other moves. to go with it.
But
I was like, his whole thing was, I don't want to play in a small market, and then he was on Utah for a while, and then Cleveland traded for him, knowing that he doesn't want to play for a small market. So I don't think after this, I don't see any small market team trading for him.
yeah, because you're not gonna get much out of him,
Yeah.
really.
So do y'all
You're not-
consider Sacramento a small market then?
Yes, because they're the lowest market out of all the California teams.
Mm.
There's literally 3 other California teams who are a bigger market.
That's as far as California teams though. They bigger than a lot of.
I would say
other
they're like a
markets in the NBA,
medium-sized
though.
market.
Yeah,
They're like a
I
mid.
put them in. I put them in the middle, somewhere in the middle.
They fall somewhere about around Oklahoma City to me.
Yeah, because Oklahoma
Think
City is
that's
like
your-
mid-sized to me,
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that. I can see that.
That's your ceiling point.
or like a Grizzlies.
Yeah, and Grizzlies the Grizzlies are becoming a bigger market team strictly out the fact that they're I don't know, I just feel like they're getting bigger by the day.
Well, Tennessee in general though, I'm not gonna lie, it's becoming a big
Definitely.
Yeah,
overall.
Yeah, I feel like not talking about NBA, but D Hop, brought a lot of attention to
he definitely did.
Titans.
Titans.
To the Titans, yeah, he did.
Yeah,
Mhm.
That team might have fell apart, but he did.
yeah, the team definitely fell
definitely
apart.
1000%. Oh yeah, they limped across the finish line. All right, Dave, our next trade, get me the Atlanta Hawks on the board, please, and DeJounte Murray.
That's a good one.
What's the second team?
I'm gonna let
Let's
y'all
go
first on this
in
one.
the Spurs.
Wow, back to Spurs.
Let's get DeJounte Murray and Sadiq Bey.
And Sadiq Bey. Yep. Oops. Yep.
I think
For
the Hawks low key trying to blow some things up too though.
Yeah.
Maybe
It's low key.
For
It's low
the-
key.
What you mean?
for let me get
I'll let Jared go first.
for Devontae Graham, Jeremy Sohan, and of course some draft capital.
Jeremy Sohan. Let's see. Does that work?
Mm.
Yeah, it does. I
Now-
think definitely they give up some picks.
I don't think this is how I know Sohan's gonna be in the deal. I don't know exactly how this works, but and I could also see them. Hey, go back real quick. Adjust the trade real quick.
Hmm.
Put Patty Mills to San Antonio. Too much money.
Yeah.
Go back to the Spurs.
Throw
Throw
like
like,
a Jetty
uh,
Osman because he
throw
was
it- throw it-
Somebody.
Oh yeah, throw it
Yeah.
expiring contract.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, because
I
he
can
was
see
rumored to
this
get
work-
traded too.
I can see this working for a few reasons. One, DeJounte back in San Antonio. I don't think they're gonna get 2 first rounds for him. I think the Spurs
They'll
are gonna
get
give
one.
him the best offer because outside of Jeremy Sohan is fairly cheap. Devontae Graham, he's making a little bit of money, but you only got 2 years with him, and he's pretty good. And you're gonna get another expiring contract that you're gonna let walk at the end of the season. Now, on the other side, You have DeJounte locked up for a few years. Patty Mills back home, and I think you extend Sadiq Bey because I think he's a very good 3-and-D type of player.
Definitely, that's somebody you want
He would
around
for
Wemby.
sure help that roster.
Hey,
For sure.
hey, Pat from Atlanta.
Pat
He's Australian.
He's Australian, but he played
But
for
he
the
played
Spurs
for
for a
the
long
he
time.
Yeah,
played for
he was
San
there for
Antonio.
like 8 years.
I thought you said okay. So okay,
I said
okay, so
a
where's Pat
home.
at?
I said a homecoming for Pat is in Atlanta right now.
Oh, huh.
Patty Mills plays in Atlanta right now.
Yeah,
I didn't even know that. Okay.
Yeah,
but yeah, all those players would definitely help the Spurs, especially when you have a
and
generational talent. You need players like that around. You know that talent.
if all else fails, adjust it for me one more time, Dave.
Let's see.
I could also see them sending maybe Doug McDermott another expiring contract, and bringing in if they want to blow it up, you could bring in like a AJ Griffin or not AJ Griffin, a Bogdanovich. He's been playing like crap this year,
Let's see.
and
Does
he
that
has a
work?
lot of
It doesn't
money.
work. What are we missing? 19.6 million.
Okay, run back to adjust again, and the Spurs could give you like a. I can see it like it'll probably be a 3-team at that point.
Yeah,
But y'all get the gist of what I'm saying.
So mainly the main players is Murray, Patty Mills, and Sadiq Bey.
Yeah, I think I even taking out Patty Mills, I think it's just Sadiq Bey and DeJounte Murray. Matter of fact, take out Patty Mills and see what happens. Oh, never mind. It's the what you call it don't have the money.
Doug McDermott.
Yeah, take out Doug. Either way, y'all know what I mean.
Yeah, we kind of get the gist.
What y'all
of it.
thinking?
I think it's a good deal for both sides.
Yeah, that is a good deal.
Finesse,
I got a question though.
Mhm.
Talk to me.
Now, no question. If I'm San Antonio GM, I'm not even counter offering. I'm accepting quick. I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Not think about it. Gone. But like, the real question would be, what direction is the Hawks trying to go in? Because that'll depend a lot on this trade.
I think
I'll be confused.
I think you blow it up.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think you blow it up.
Just retool around Trey or
Yeah.
Trey too?
Yeah,
Because
retool
they've
around
been
to-
mediocre since they made the conference finals.
You know,
Yeah.
I actually shopped Trey.
You think so? I think he has a lot of value.
He has a lot. He's
They
in
have
his
a couple
I think
players in
you
that
shopped-
team that got some good value. I'm not gonna lie.
Because it's like they haven't figured out what they want him to do with the team, and Trey's just wasting his prime there.
Personally, I think you shopped Trey.
They pretty much keep running it back with the same roster. Like it's been
Yeah, like they make small.
it'd be
like they got rid of John Collins. They brought in with Sadiq Bey. As the other night, the team has been the same, and it's not
But
working.
if the Spurs can pull something up like this, that'll jumpstart they whole everything. Like,
Yeah,
for sure.
you getting him. You getting Wemby, a point guard who knows how to get a star player of the ball. You got shooters.
They're familiar with the system. You know what time it is.
Exactly.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
they
think-
might
I
have
think
to
this
throw in
is-
like a little draft capital. I don't know yet.
Yeah, I would throw in the first.
You're gonna have to give up some draft capital, but they got the picks.
Definitely,
Oh,
I would
for sure,
throw in
for
the
sure.
first. Make it like top
All
10
right.
protected or something.
Oh yeah, I
Yep.
was just about to say gotta
Because
be
you're gonna be bad, so you have to I think
Give yourself a cushion.
I think it's top 5 protected. I don't think they get a top 10 protected. I think they get top 5 protected. I think if it falls 6 or below, send it to Atlanta. If it's 5 and above, you keep it.
Yeah,
Or maybe they can just meet in the middle.
Actually,
get, like, top 7
Cap,
protected
I think
or
it's
something.
top 3 protected. I think they go. I think it's top 3 protected. If they give them a pick, it's gonna be
yeah,
top.
you could
3
do top 3 possessions, right?
protected. Yeah, you can. All right, our next one. Let's go, Pascal Siakam. Now, Dave, let's pull up Warriors and Raptors for me.
Let's do Warriors and Raptors.
Now this is the person that stayed. He been staying in trade rooms.
Let's
yeah, he
go,
been in trade
Pascal
rumors for like
Siakam
4 years.
or Wiggins,
Yeah.
GP2,
Oh no.
and Jonathan Kuminga.
Ooh.
No.
Let's know. I'm gonna be honest. that GM up there in Toronto smart. You're not
Definitely.
getting out of not giving him GP2 and Kaminga. They don't, because really they don't want Wiggins.
They don't. He's just a
They
filler
don't
for the
want
money.
Wiggins. He has to be a filler for the money, and they don't want Clay. No, unless it's either Wiggins or you get or Clay. It's either Clay or Wiggins.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't give up Kaminga. That's just not. That can't happen.
I don't think you have a choice in this situation.
Yeah, even let's say you do keep Kaminga
They're
and you
either
bring in
gonna
Siakam. Yeah, I think he kind of there's not a lot of minutes
Yeah,
for Kaminga.
Exactly. So you either have to give up Kaminga or Moody, and I think anybody with half a brain wants Kaminga.
Kaminga
Even if
is
you
solid,
adjust-
bro.
Even if you adjust it, go adjust it, Dave. Take off GP2 and Wiggins, and put Clay.
Nope, doesn't work.
How much money?
I think it's because Clay makes too much.
You need 10
You
from
have
this
to
side.
add in like let's see.
Put in others. I think it's the other side. Put in like freaking. Put in Thaddeus Young, expiring deal.
Where's Thaddeus?
Raptors, right below Scotty.
There we go.
There you go.
Okay, let me just look at it.
I don't think you trade two power forwards, but we're just putting somebody in there to fill money.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a world where you keep Kaminga.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying. I feel like that'd just
about
be
it,
tough for him though.
yeah. The more I think
And I
about
think-
it, go ahead.
I think they might prefer to get they may prefer to get what you call it. Honestly,
Who
they
Kaminga?
may prefer to they may prefer to get Clay just because he's on the expiring deal.
Yeah, and it's just a shooter for a year. Well, half a
Mhm.
year, you know.
Yeah, he would be a rental.
Or they could just buy him out if they really want to,
Yeah, I was just about to say they can pull a risk and just buy him out.
and let him sign.
I don't know if they
with whatever
really
team.
want to do that though. We're gonna see though. That'll be interesting.
What y'all thinking?
When's the trade deadline?
Like
February.
February 8th, I want to say.
It's like right before Valentine's Day.
I think I would still pull the deal because I'm trying to win another ring as a GM, and Pascal gives that better hope, and it released a lot off of Curry too,
Mm-hmm.
and then it also puts the uniqueness on Draymond. Like, I'm really curious how the duo between him and Pascal. I think it'll work out pretty good. I really think there'll be something very interesting and scary to look at.
Mm-hmm.
Can I piggyback off what you just said though? That's a
Oh
good
yeah,
point,
sure,
by the way.
sure.
I do feel like it will be interesting to see how they work that out. I feel like they might even have a couple growing pains at the beginning, but I feel like once they get that working out, it's gonna be smooth.
Mhm,
It's gonna
definitely.
be some little hand out hood over here, hood dunk hood. Like you never know.
Yeah, I think Pascal could benefit playing off of Curry and Draymond.
Yeah,
Yep.
oh yeah.
If I'm the Warriors, yeah, I might have to. I love you, Kaminga, but I might have to for that. I might
Yeah, if
have
you can get somebody who's already proven, who's
Yeah.
already a champion, go for it.
at least Siakam got 2 years left on his deal too. So
Yeah.
if it don't work this year,
I can see him
run it back next
re-signing
year.
with Golden State.
Now
Yeah, they just had to make the money work.
I got another trade too for Pascal.
Okay.
Dave, bring up the Toronto Raptors and the Dallas Mavericks.
Okay.
I kind of know where you're going. I bet.
Maybe. Let's go
Even if-
Pascal for Grant Williams,
I knew it.
Ryan Holmes.
Oh,
It's a lot
Rashawn
of
Holmes.
bigs. Yeah, Rashawn Holmes, Maxi Kleber, and Dante
Yeah, you
Exum.
got a lot of forwards. Yeah.
I think we gotta add somebody from the.
Nah, no, you don't.
It'll work straight up. Oh, it works. Yeah.
Grant Williams.
Because you probably buy you're more than likely gonna buy one of them out. You're not keeping all of them.
Yeah, I think Maxi Kleber gets bought out.
This isn't the best trade, but I don't see too many places where it fits. How y'all feel about this?
Yeah, I think it's another one of those situations where it's like a match made in heaven, in my opinion. You got Kyrie and Luka, and then you got that big man that they've been wanting.
that they've been needing, really.
Only one team wins the deal though.
I think
No,
Mavericks
it's not even
easily
a
win.
question. Now, the only thing that'll make this deal really tempting for Toronto is if they add like hella draft capital.
Yeah.
But I don't see that because they just gave up some capital to get Kyrie. So I don't.
Yeah, I was just about to ask, what's their draft picks this year?
It's slimming down.
Two-
I know that.
two Molly Whoppers, a 24 pack of Advil, and a bowl of Grandma's chili.
I think they got a paper clip in there somewhere, but shit, we can make it work.
Or paper clip, half a bag of Layers.
And some
they-
Funyuns.
Yeah, with that scrapping lint, boy. Hey, boy.
And I was trying to figure out something for the Pacers in them, but I don't think it's a world where he ends up in Indiana.
Wait, quick question though. Speaking
Yeah.
of teams with like assets though, the Lakers might not have a lot of picks, but they got players.
They
can
have
trade.
plenty of players.
They have players on decent contracts that they can't move.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of them are
But that's-
super young.
That's gonna be a tough
trading,
fit, though.
trading
You
a
talking
lot
about
of power
fit.
forwards for some more power forwards. That's the thing.
Well, I don't need a lot of power forward. Just let me get that power forward, and then hey,
Yeah.
A lot of these guys are really positionless, honestly.
really.
Yeah.
'Cause
Now,
see, I can do a lot of stuff that a three would do.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, but then he bang like a four,
Mhm.
strong like a four.
Hey, real quick, if I may ask, do y'all feel like
Okay.
this, like Austin has had a drop?
Austin Reeves.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think he's had a drop. I don't think he was ever that good.
You just
I hate
think
to
he
be that guy.
overperformed?
I think he overperformed. Yeah, I don't think he was ever that good.
He's a good player for sure, but I think other teams realized that because when they went into free agency, I don't think anybody even offered him.
Nope. All right.
No, wait. Since we talking about it, though, I do think he was talking to other teams. Though I just think that
Yeah.
Yeah, but
when
he
it comes
was-
down to it, the Lakers were able to, I guess, persuade him the most. I guess you could say.
If I'm not mistaken, wasn't the Clippers one of them?
I
The
think
Clippers
so.
was, and I think if I'm not mistaken, I think the Spurs wanted him at 1.2.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah, but I think
They were trying to.
he was a
they were
restricted
some
free
money.
agent, so the Lakers could just match.
Yeah, but I don't know if they matching it. Let's say they go up to like what 80 mil, 100 mil.
Oh no, yeah, he's gone.
They're not matching that. They not.
Yeah, they had the option to match whatever. Now, this may sound crazy for our last guy that I had. The last two guys, I think you trade them for each other, or I have another variation that I think you guys will like.
Hmm.
Now- Let's do Utah and Detroit.
I know where this is going.
Oh, yeah, I know where it's going.
Bogdanovich for marketing straight up with some draft picks.
Oh, no.
Nah, I think it's deeper than that.
Lot of draft picks.
Bogdanovich
Detroit.
for
Man,
Laurie
I'm gonna need your whole little cuz. I'm gonna need everything.
A lot of draft picks.
yeah, we talking 2-3 first
Man.
rounders.
Wasn't he hurt most of the beginning of the season? Bogdanovich?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. But I think the Pistons want. But take off Laurie marketing. Go John Collins.
There's Collins. Oh,
Should be the top player because I think he makes the most money on that team.
yeah, I got him.
And then, yeah, I should go.
Bogdanovich for Collins.
Mhm.
Wait,
I don't see the
real quick,
Pistons
though.
doing that.
Go back to it's just trade real quick. I just want to see the Jazz roster real quick. Bro, they have some decent pieces though. I ain't gonna lie. If they ever
Definitely.
wanted
They
to
do.
really like, but I just really don't know what direction they're going in. It's hard to tell. Like, if they not tanking and they just really in the middle of every season.
Hmm.
I feel like it's hard for you to trade Bogdanovich. I feel like he's one of the hardest guys to trade because I don't know what his value is.
Apparently, he has good value just because he's a knockdown shooter.
That's
Because the only
it's kind of been him every year though. Not the knockdown shooting, the trade part.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to trade him, but he always seemed to have some type of value.
other trade I'm making is LA and Detroit. You go Bogdanovich, and I think the Lakers probably get like a Monte Morris or something.
Hmm.
And then you send. I think Austin Reeves is in whatever Lakers trade. Personally,
Really?
We gonna see. That's
Yeah.
that's an interesting one though. He like really
I
that
think-
main spark off the bench though.
and I think
I
you
don't
give
know.
up Austin Reeves and D'Lo.
Now I'd be willing to probably
For marketing?
for the right thing.
Nah,
Oh.
for it's literally money is perfect. Go to LA. Go to LA and
I'm gonna let you cook. Let me see.
yeah, go to LA and Detroit.
Oops, hold on. Start over.
for Bogdan and Monte Morris. For Austin Reeves and D'Lo.
Yep, get the Pistons winning 8 more games.
I don't know if the Lakers doing that though. I'm just being honest.
I don't know either. It's a tough one. When
I think they give up one of the two.
Cause
Yeah.
you know the nah for sure. But you know the Lakers how they is. They gon'
I think they give up D'Lo.
Yeah,
No, they
D'Lo
do,
more
but-
than Reeves. Yeah,
you know they always looking for the next starter. They're just LA. That's how they is. They looking for the next big piece.
so let's say
But
they
to
do
be
this.
honest with you, with the Lakers, LeBron got a
Did
lot
you-
of say so.
Take out
Mhm.
Monte.
Well, he said LeBron got a lot of what?
A lot of say so.
He does. Yeah, he
I
really
think-
all
Hey.
say so. 90%.
I think to be honest with you, I think LeBron will be quick to give up D'Lo versus Austin.
Yep, I agree.
For
Yeah.
sure.
You don't have a PG though, but you could go D'Lo for Bogdanovich straight up.
Yeah, I think
That's
the
why I
Lakers
said-
add in a pick though.
Bogdanovich is the hardest player to mock up a trade for, because you don't really know where his value is. He's on the Pistons. He's averaging 20 a game.
Yeah,
But it's
he
the
can give you
Pistons.
shooting.
Yeah, he can give you shooting, and but like you said too though, he is playing on the Pistons, so
Yeah.
he gonna get opportunities that he not gonna get a lot of other places.
Hmm
Exactly.
But if he playing with Bron, I will say, if you can shoot, he will give you the ball.
Yeah,
he gonna find a
definitely.
way to get you the ball.
And he can shoot. He's
He's
proven that.
Yeah, but I just don't know if they giving him D'Lo for him though. I don't know.
Mhm.
I do think they want to get rid of D'Lo though, but I don't know.
Yeah, I
if
think
that's
so.
how it's
too.
gonna work.
They can see. You put garlic.
I think you're right.
True, if I'm being real though, when it comes to the Lakers, they've already shown if they can get the right trade, they get rid of anybody except for Bron and AD. Anybody else on the market, they'll get rid of them.
True.
I'm just saying, they'll get rid of them.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Now,
But I'm gonna say something that might seem kind of crazy, but that statement that LeBron said he's going to play with his child, or his son.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Y'all don't see the Lakers maybe trying to trade LeBron just to get something out of him before he hit
No.
free?
I don't think it's a world where you're the first team to ever trade LeBron.
Yeah. And I feel like it'd be
Yeah.
impossible to trade for him though.
Especially if they just ended with a successful season, I don't think they get rid of him like that. I think, but you saying they trying to like basically beat him to the punch, like they don't want him.
Yeah.
Just slide
Basically,
out. Yeah.
we know he's finna end off this year, and we know his son getting drafted to wherever. LeBron
But his
gonna-
son,
Go ahead.
no one's sacrificing their team's future for 2 years of LeBron. So I could see a world where the Lakers actually just draft the Lakers
Bronny.
just draft him.
Yeah, find a
Yeah, I
way
was
to
just
get
about to ask. Do y'all think it's a way they can try to get Bronny through the draft?
him. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they literally can draft him. I don't think he comes out this year. My personal opinion. I think he comes out this year.
Back to you, but I don't think he does either. I ain't gonna lie. But back to what you said though, Judge. You said you don't think nobody gonna basically mortgage their future for 2 years of LeBron. I ain't gonna lie, I bet it's different though. I think for the
Yeah.
right team, they'll do it. They'll pull that
Mhm.
trigger.
You gotta remember,
Before
LeBron
they
is still LeBron at 40 years old.
Yeah, he is still LeBron at the end of the day.
I mean, this man is killing at 40 years. I ain't no LeBron fan, but I gotta give credit when credit is due.
Yeah,
I mean, shoot. To be honest with you, I'm a Warriors fan. Anyone outside of Curry, I'm trading for LeBron right now.
Yeah.
you know, I
Being
I'm
honest.
just-
I really ain't. I ain't even mad at it.
So, all right. So, but before we conclude off, because we got to keep it moving, our last trade of the night. Dave, could you pull up my Utah Jazz again?
Oh, now
And
they
the
use
Philadelphia
that.
76ers. I think this one,
I know this is going.
yeah, this one benefits everybody. Let's go Tobias Harris for Lloyd Marketing and Colin Sexton.
Chef leader.
What's going on, Els? We got a late coming.
That
to the
one
run.
definitely helps everybody.
I think you throw draft capital. Tobias has literally the last year. Tobias, you get Lloyd Marketing and you get that dog, Mr. Sexton, off your bench. You clear up 30. If you're Utah,
Yeah, that's almost 40 mil of cap space.
you clear up 40 million in cap space.
Mm-hmm.
If you're Utah, and who knows?
Yeah.
Utah may go ahead and buy him out, so they had a cap. But I think you play it out though.
You just let him
I
play
do.
out this
They
season.
probably will.
I think you play out the contract. That
I mean,
way
at
you
the
have.
end of the day, they're not like. I think they just content with wherever they land at the end of the season. Honestly, right now,
Yeah,
at least.
because you've opened the door to pick up somebody in free agency.
Yep.
Oh yeah, big money, big money, big
I
money.
ain't gonna lie.
But this
I actually like this trade. I would prefer to have Jordan Clarkson, but I
they're
like
not
this
giving
one.
you Clarkson.
But Colin Sexton can kind of provide the same kind of thing that we need.
Let me ask you this question: do you think that Jordan Clarkson is better than Colin Sexton?
Yes.
Yes, that's why.
Ooh,
I don't think so.
me
I
either.
do.
That's a tough one.
Yo,
Actually.
I don't know. Like we talking about the same Colin Sexton.
I think we
Well,
are.
I feel like Jordan Clarkson, as far as we talking about moves and being able to get a bucket, I feel like his bag low key deeper. But if you ask me which one I'll take, I'll probably say Sexton. I ain't gonna lie to
Yeah,
you.
me too.
I'm just being real.
And also, if you're Utah, this also helps you out a lot because this free agency class isn't trash, but
There's not
it's
nothing great
enough
either.
for you to fill. It's enough for you to fill out a team. Like some of the names I could legit see them linked to. If you have $40 million in cap, right?
Yeah.
Could you see a world where they go pick up because they're gonna have the money? Could you see a world where they go pick up Spencer Dinwiddie? Where they gonna go pick up Buddy Hield or Clay? They gonna pick up Miles Bridges is gonna sign whoever offering the most money.
Mhm.
It's just it's a world where you break up 40 million three ways and go get you three solid players. And to me, the way the West is right now, and the way your team is still pretty solid, you didn't kill your rock. To me, you didn't kill your roster to get what you call it. You didn't kill your roster to get Tobias. You didn't kill your roster,
Nope. Not
and
at
you
all.
still got the draft coming up. So I feel like it's
I'm
a
about to say, let me ask this. Before we even decide to do that, how's the draft class looking this year?
this draft class is very top heavy.
I promise you took the word right out of my mouth.
Yeah,
It's
for real.
It's very
top
top heavy. But
Very top
you still kind of suck, and you still got all those picks from those other trades.
So you might as well use them.
Might as well use them. Yeah.
Well, so
Now
I got
the
a
20
question for the Philly fans, real quick. About this trade right here. So what if Utah counter y'all offer and be like, throw in y'all Knicks first round pick? Y'all doing that?
Yeah, I would do it.
How you throwing? I think they have to throw a pick in anyway.
Yeah, I was
think
gonna say
I think-
we throwing in at least
I
the
don't
first.
see a world where you get this for no first. It's not a world. Just honestly.
Yeah, I would do this trade in
not-
a heartbeat.
I would do it in a heartbeat too. Shit, call him up.
I ain't no Philly fan, but I would do that in a heartbeat too.
Yeah, that makes us way better.
It's not a world where it kind of benefits both teams in a sense. 'Cause like I said, it opens up a lot.
That's how a trade is supposed to be, though. If you feel like both sides getting something out of it, hey, that's a decent trade to me.
The only guy we couldn't find a home for was Bogdan Bogdanovich. I'm not mad at it. He's a hard guy to you know.
He really more just you might well just get him in free agency, really.
Yeah.
All right. So with this state of the NBA season, we're gonna hit this one quick, guys. We're going to do a quick version of contenders and pretenders. 3 out east, 3 out west.
Right.
Now, out west, you have the Los Angeles Lakers.
Right now, at this point in the
Currently,
season,
Pretenders
for sure. At this
Which I
point,
think
I would say contenders only because you still got Bron, you still got AD, and I know Bron alone, he not just finna let the season another season go this late in his career without attempting to make
some
move.
player.
So they gonna make a big move. And it just,
I can see
you know,
possibly a Western Conference final.
So if this roster is solid, they can get it together. I could see dang near a finals run out of this team. It's gonna be hard to beat.
Lakers?
It's gonna be hard to beat them. It's gonna be hard to beat them.
The Lakers.
Yes.
Off of name value, they're solid from top to bottom.
yeah, name value.
They
for
pull
sure.
up,
I mean, they deep too.
yes, they really are.
I just don't
They
think
just
Darvin
can't, they
Ham-
just can't get it together.
I don't
just
think
can't
I don't think
Darvin
Darvin
Ham
Ham
knows
is
all
the.
this.
I don't think Darvin Ham is the solution either. If you give this team to Tyronn Lue, they're 1 seed.
It's their roster.
What about to Doc?
No, because Doc doesn't make adjustments either.
Nope.
That's
Wait,
a problem. You-
But
Doc
hold
Rivers?
on. I can see Doc working his magic with this lineup because it's an older lineup.
And Doc has some guys they have some guys that's gonna go out there and play tough nose defense too.
It's an older lineup, bro. Doc love them older players.
He definitely did.
Man, but
So I'm on the
that's
fence
the
about
problem we having with Darvin Ham right now. He can't make adjustments. So we're gonna get another nigga that can't make adjustments. I don't know.
but I think defensively as the Lakers, you're a lot better with
With Doc.
Doc Rivers. You're a lot better defensively.
That's a tough
All right.
I think Doc would have LeBron playing 40 minutes.
He's not
He
Mike
would, though.
D'Antoni, bro.
He would.
I got a question.
Next.
I got a question. real
Go
quick.
ahead, go ahead.
You know, we rarely see coaches get traded.
Rarely. It's more of an NFL thing.
I think the last one was Doc getting traded to the Clippers, I think, or something like that.
That's a real thing.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can trade coaches.
Yeah, like they
It
ran
just
up their
doesn't have
contract.
a lot of times it's just easier to fire him.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. I did
Yeah,
not
they
know that was a
traded-
real
Watch
thing.
the F word. Watch the F word.
They traded Garnett. Well, I forget. I don't know what they did, but anyway, what coach would you trade to get for the Lakers?
Okay, pause that to after this. Hold that to after this. Because I actually like that question. Next contenders or pretenders, Dallas Mavericks
I feel like they make a trade contenders.
Yeah.
on the fence.
I agree.
I think their
I say
backcourt
contenders.
is. I think y'all ever see that drawing of the horse where it's a beautiful stallion at the front, and then as you get to the back, it's a stick figure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's Dallas.
Yeah.
It's beautiful at the front, and then it's so ugly towards the back end.
Yeah, I feel like
Why you
if
think
they end
that
up
is?
getting a guy like Siakam, they can be contenders.
I think that Siakam trade will do numbers for them. They don't get too much better defensively, but good God, Luke and Kyrie don't got to drop 40 apiece to win.
You know how many teams Siakam could realistically help right now?
A lot of
And they can
teams.
It's a
also
lot.
make a realistic trade for him though. It ain't like you trying to trade for Luka or something, but you trade for a quality player though.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite a few teams who have the wherewithal to get him.
Now,
All right,
you-
one last one out west. The Phoenix Suns. Currently the 8th seed, by the way.
I feel like they got to make some moves.
I don't think it's a move to be made. I think they just got to mesh.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I just don't think that big three gonna work.
You said it's not gonna work.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think it works this season. I think it works next season. I don't think it works this season.
And to be honest though, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how many years KD gonna get this because I think KD really want that ring bad, but I think he going about it the same way. Rookie tried to form another big three. He got basically a lot of offense, but it ain't.
The difference, I think the difference from, and I'm not just saying it because I'm a Warriors fan, but I think the difference from the big three with the Warriors, from the Nets to the Suns, is that they actually pushed Durant to be better. And now it's like Durant is trying to just do it on his own, but he's not humble enough to accept the discipline and the help.
I don't think it's that. I think the difference is it was 5 years ago. 6 years
What,
ago.
KD on the Nets?
No, KD on the
Warriors.
The Warriors. It was still 6 years ago. Everybody was 6 years younger. That's the difference. That team, that's why I talk so bad about Steve Kerr. That team 6 years ago, you could throw them out there with a preschooler coaching and they would win. They could still win 73 games.
I don't think so.
I know so.
I say for
That
sure they
team
make it to
was-
the finals though. They
Because
still make it to
Steve
the
Kerr
finals.
is a terrible coach.
They still make it to
But
the
you
finals.
can-
though.
You can let them guys get on the court and do it themselves, and they could make it to the finals. They could dang near win a ring off of that.
Are you
Yeah.
serious?
I'm 1,000% serious. It's not a laughing bone in my body.
I mean,
You got Steph. You got prime Steph. KD.
Prime Clay, prime Draymond.
Yeah.
Like what?
KD.
And
No,
they had
I-
DeMarcus Cousins.
bro, I still feel like no matter who you got coaching that team, they make it to the finals that year.
Yeah, I could coach
I mean,
that
any
team.
one of
Like,
them.
come on.
But I still don't think Kerr is just a trash coach, though. I couldn't say that.
He
I think he's
definitely,
garbage. I
Like,
think he's
trash
garbage.
coach.
He's not garbage.
He benefited
okay,
playing with
say
some of the
this.
best players of all time.
He
I feel like
benefited
every
off
small-
of Mark Jackson.
But
That's
listen
what it
though,
was.
listen to this real quick.
Inherited team.
And Mark Jackson is a great coach, but I feel
Amazing
like
coach.
Steve Kerr has improved every small forward that has been on that team. He's improved.
No shot.
Huh?
No shot. Harrison Barnes was solid when he was there.
Yeah,
and
he went
solid
from
when he
Harrison Barnes to
But I
KD.
feel like he improved him. He improved Kevin Durant.
He did
Kevin
not
Durant
improve
was
Kevin Durant. Kevin
Kevin
Durant's
Durant
best
was not
season
playing
was
that
that
defense.
MVP.
You got to remember, Kevin Durant was not playing no defense before he went to the Warriors.
He got
None
a
at
point.
all.
KD was he went to
The
Golden
only
State, started playing
defense
some
that he played
defense.
But-
before that
He was trash at
He'll
defense.
get you a block here and there. That was it.
KD wasn't trash. The thing about it is, I think KD went. I'm not giving Steve Kerr the credit for that because
Oh.
KD wanted to win. He knew what he had to do to win. Am I
Okay,
wrong?
why couldn't he have done that with the other teams before? Well, OKC.
Because he didn't. He said it himself. He didn't trust anybody else around him. He said that.
Yeah, he said that
He
out of his
didn't-
own mouth.
And then
He,
tweeted off his
he
own
didn't.
account.
He didn't trust that. He didn't trust Russell Westbrook. If Russ had started getting triple doubles back then, it would be fine. He didn't trust Russell Westbrook to go get him 30 points. He didn't trust that.
Boy,
He
since we're
didn't.
speaking about
He
Steve
don't.
Kerr,
Hold on. He don't trust a coaching staff that allows you to start Tabo Cephalosha over James Harden. He don't trust that, so he's gonna go give 1,000% on offense. I wouldn't trust that. You wouldn't trust that if you were in the league.
that's not why James
Would you?
was starting though. That's not why.
I mean, I'm just saying this could be what's going. I'm a young superstar. I'm a top 5 player in the league, and I'm still out here struggling to win games. And when he faced that Warriors team, he saw what they did. He said, "God dang it, I need to be there because I see that they take this stuff serious. I can trust them." I done knew how to play defense I've been playing the game of basketball since I was 3 years old. I done knew how to play defense my whole life. I done knew how to do all of this. But now I can truly show it because I got a defensive player of the year on side of me. I got a top 3 point guard of all time on side of me. I got one of the better two-way, in his day, one of the better two-way players on side of me. We finna go get this money. I got a dude on the bench who will never miss a mid-range shot. We finna go get this money. That's what I think.
You know
I'll
what?
pass it back.
I respect your opinion, but I still feel like Kerr improved him just like Kerr improved Wiggins. Wiggins was not like how he was in that championship year with the Timberwolves. Wiggins was just above average, if that.
But the thing about that is, I can only give him so much credit for that Wiggins thing, strictly off the fact of Andrew Wiggins was a number 1 overall pick. At some point, he was going to have to reach his true potential. Do y'all get what I'm
He
saying?
never really could shoot
Mhm.
though. When he got with the Warriors, he was shooting that thing.
Definitely.
I mean, yeah, but if I'm in practice every day with the two of the best shooters,
Nah,
call y'all the Splash Brothers. I don't want to hear. 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 If I'm practicing next to greatness, I'm gonna want to get great. You can't. You in Minnesota. What is it, Minnesota? Besides Karl Anthony Towns?
What? So by your logic, what about all the players that played with LeBron and then got worse?
That's what I'm saying.
LeBron do everything. I can take the
Nah.
night off. I can take the night off. I can take the night off.
Bro,
can take the night
can't-
off.
Come on, man.
But no, I'm serious though. I feel like, in my opinion, with Wiggins, did he benefit from being in that system? Yes, but that system still played to his strong suits. He had a bunch of shooters around him, and he was never going to be double teamed.
He did, yeah, he did have way more open lane.
He could eat up at the rim. He could do whatever he wanted to do. He never was going to be. It was never a world where you're double teaming. And like I said, I'm not trying to devalue some of these other guys' shot, but man, you know what I'm saying? You gotta think about it. You gotta think about all this stuff. It's certain situations that he would never be put in again because he's on this Warriors team.
I still think you got to give Kerr his props though. I really do, because I know Mark Jackson led the way. That's true, but for some reason Mark Jackson couldn't finish it. But Steve Kerr,
They were young though, man. I can't say that. They were young.
This is actually where I was finna take it in the second. I ain't gonna lie to you.
They was young.
I'm
man.
gonna let him finish though. Then I go.
They was young, man. That's all I can say. They was young.
okay, I don't know the
You
year
know what?
difference.
I'll give him some credit. He was the best at inheriting a situation that I have ever seen.
Definitely.
That's as much credit as I can give him. He was. I know you defending him because he's your coach, but each of
No,
us
I'm
up
not defending
here,
him as my coach because I didn't
each
like
of
the
us,
Bulls. And he played for the Bulls, but I'm trying to give credit when credit is due, in my opinion.
he's gonna be. You know what? He's gonna be known out of all the coaches that get like what two rings in life or whatever. I guarantee he's gonna be known as the worst.
That's a bold claim. That's a bold statement.
Guarantee he's gonna be known as the worst.
It's a bold statement. But actually, since we talking about Steve Kerr, though, can I slide this in here real quick?
Oh
Go
yeah,
ahead.
When you start talking about the inheriting team, I can't lie. He brought up a good point. This is why I was gonna go with it. You say they was young, but they never did go past a certain point. And I will say, when Kerr came into play, they like instantly took a bigger jump, like a big jump.
That's true.
They went to the next level. I can't lie. I gotta call it how I see it. I don't know if they would have took that big jump with Mark Jackson that year. I don't know.
Didn't
and
I got a
one of
question?
the reasons why I'm sorry, I mean,
No, go ahead.
one of the reasons why Kerr said it himself is he was tired of Mark Jackson keep preaching in during the court session or during practice sessions. Like he was bringing up scriptures and stuff like that. So that's part of the reason that it probably affected a lot of players why they wouldn't buy into his system because they got tired of him trying to bring church into basketball.
So y'all got so Steve Kerr's an atheist. Great. What do you want, a cookie?
No, I wouldn't even say that. It's just
I'm just saying he want a cookie for that. I don't know. It's hard because now the reason I say he's not as good a coach as everybody's trying to say is because look at where we're at now. The greatest coaches of all time develop talent. Am I wrong?
Valid point.
Yes.
The greatest coaches of all time are going to develop talent and make you
Spoelstra,
better.
Phil Jackson.
Exactly.
Steve Kerr.
No.
Even
Popovich.
Popovich. I was just gonna say Pop. Old school cat Pat Riley.
I gotta even
another old school cat. I'm missing one.
Please don't tell me Eric Spoelstra.
We did say Eric
Eric Spoelstra's up there.
Oh my god!
I got an underrated pick, Mike Brown too.
Mike Brown's another good one. What is your beef with Spoelstra? He's better than Steve Kerr. 1,000%.
Yeah, he's definitely better than Steve Kerr.
Steve Kerr doesn't take this roster to the finals that we had the previous year. He does not.
I ain't gonna lie. As far as just comparing the two coaches, okay, I can't agree with that. I like Spoelstra better on that one.
I like them equally, but they both had amazing talents throughout their whole
That's
career.
true.
I mean, but I don't think y'all weren't there when we started off the season. We lost like I think 32 games before the All-Star break and went back and only lost 10 more.
Okay, let me ask you.
And Kerr,
41-4.
Didn't he coach them when they went 73-9?
Kerr didn't have to coach them, man. I could have coached them.
Hold on. Okay. Let me ask this real quick. Out of all the 4 rings that the Heat got, right? They got 4 rings, don't they?
Yep.
4.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 was supposed to.
Okay. Who was all on the team when they won in 08?
Dwayne Wade.
He
Shaq.
didn't get that ring. He was on the coaching staff, but he was assistant coach.
Okay, but
Gary
but who
Payton.
was all on the team?
The only 2 who were legitimate. Jason Williams on that team.
Yeah, he was on there.
Shaq was on there too.
Yeah, I mentioned that.
The only 2 players worth a quarter was Shaq and D Wade, and you know that.
A lot of big names, right?
Yeah, Gary Payton.
Gary Payton was way beyond his prime.
He was injured a lot too.
Yeah.
Okay, so when Spo was on the head coach, who are all the players he had on there?
For his rings, he had LeBron,
Chris Bosh, D Wade,
Mike
Miller
Chris
did his thing.
He had Ray Allen. Got a lot of big names.
Ray Allen passed their prime though. Way past.
But Ray Allen was still producing.
He only played with 3 guys who were in their immediate prime at that time.
Everybody else was role players.
Everybody else was role
Mario
players.
Chalmers, Norris Cole, role players.
And then
D Wade started low key declining at the end.
Yeah, he did. Like after 2012-ish, that's when D Wade started declining.
D Wade started to decline because of the knee. Yeah. But even then, look now, this you say that, I rebuttal you this. Even looking at it right now, he's took 2 teams to the finals with only having, I think Bam should have got it last year, but I have to go off of the books.
GPOI?
With only one All NBA player and a bunch of guys you ain't never heard of. He has done that twice going on finals runs. He has.
And what happened?
He might have lost, but he's there.
All right.
Can I be honest with you though? I ain't gonna lie. We'll give him credit though. Last year, well, it's Jimmy too though. Let's not forget them 50 pieces.
I mean, yes, Jimmy is the guy.
No, I'm with you
Yeah,
though.
go ahead.
Just hear me out. I'm with you though. Because last year, I ain't gonna lie, that was a team that had no bid to be in the finals. I ain't gonna lie, and they got there. So I gotta give them their credit.
And we didn't just cakewalk there either.
Yeah,
We didn't
there be
face
some tough teams.
every team we played could have had a legit chance to beat us.
Yeah,
We played Bucks.
Milwaukee, New York.
The Bucks was the only team that probably fell asleep for real. Bucks. That Knicks series was hard fought. I'm gonna be honest. I had doubts that Knicks series because y'all hate Julius Randle. Julius Randle
He trash.
Randle
That man is a
ate
bust.
Evan Mobley alive in that defensive second
Evan Mobley
team.
was a rookie, bro.
Evan
Yeah.
Mobley was defensive second team. I don't
Inexperienced
care
rookie.
what you are. I don't care what you are. Stop raising the bar because it's Julius Randle.
Julius Randle
was
is
a
so
defensive
overrated,
second-
bro. I mean,
defensive
put me in the league.
all-second
I,
team.
What about
I can
Rudy
shoot
Gobert?
contested mid ranges with 20 seconds left in the shot clock.
What about Rudy?
I'm saying like he got 3 DPOYs. He always on the what's the name, but if we talking about when he was on the Jazz too though. I'm not gonna lie, he was holding back from a lot of.
And I'm gonna
teams.
be real. Before he tore that ankle up, Julius Randle was doing his thing in that playoffs.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, he was. His first, let me go. You want me to get his averages from the first
He
round?
wasn't playing bad. I give you that.
Look, and Jared
was
Allen is a
inefficient.
consensus one of the best defensive centers.
Yes.
He's eating Jared Allen. He was eating Jared Allen and Evan Mobley alive.
They
I don't wanna
unexperienced, bro.
Listen,
But
I'm
it doesn't
still
matter.
picking
You
over
can't
him.
keep it
taking
doesn't
Zebo.
matter who you pick over. You can't keep trying to raise the bar. He
I'm
had
not raising
a
the
good
bar, it's the
playoff
truth.
series.
There
He
ain't
had
nothing
a
wrong with
great.
it.
You going against an
23
inexperienced team who don't know what they're doing in the playoffs.
Why
So
couldn't
you
he
trying
sign
to
up for the
raise-
Lakers?
You're supposed to
he-
cook them.
He played better last year than he has
Don't-
done that
don't
every
get-
time he played.
Don't
in the
give me
playoffs. I
that,
give you
Dave. Talking about he was supposed to do that. Because if that's the case, y'all was supposed to beat the Celtics, and y'all couldn't do that. So don't hit me with what you supposed to do.
That's a completely different situation, though.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
no,
is.
It's
The Celtics
not.
are
Y'all- it was-
experienced.
No,
The
I don't want to
Cavs
hear
weren't.
that, Jay. Y'all had 2 MVPs on y'all team and still lost.
James Harden is
Celtics
trash.
never had
We
an
already
MVP.
know what he
I
do.
don't want to stop raising the bar for these players. You got to stop being biased. Stop raising
Julius
the bar.
Randle is trash, bro.
Stop raising the bar.
All he
That's
do is
all
take
I'm saying.
contested mid range and threes with 20 seconds
That's
in
all
the
I'm
shot clock.
saying. Stop
Listen,
raising the
Hey,
bar.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Julius is easy to guard.
Yeah, all you gotta
It-
do is let him shoot.
It doesn't matter. He still did his thing.
He may
Does
have
it ma-
one good. He may have had one good week out of all the years he's been playing. That man is
One
trash.
good week is
I'm
crazy.
telling you. That
I
man.
ain't gonna lie,
I mean-
one good week is insane.
Right, yeah, 1 week.
Regardless, bro. That's all I'm saying. Regardless, he was still doing his thing.
Okay,
He
okay.
was-
So,
he
so
left.
answer this for me. Why
And
couldn't he?
hold on, I was going. No, just listen. No, I'm not trying to turn this into a Julius Randle discussion. I'm just
Okay.
saying, like the finals
Yeah, let's
run
get
was
back
a
on
legit.
track.
So it was a tough run. We even put Celtics took us to 7, hitting game winning shots and everything.
Well, if that's the
It's a
case,
tough run.
Julius should have took the Lakers to the finals, didn't he?
He was young. I don't want to hear that. Can y'all please just move?
Let's move on.
See, I ain't say all that.
So sliding back, and I'm not trying to be funny. The reason I say Spoelstra is over Kerr because even right now, the Heat are still trending and gonna be a playoff team, and more than
Yeah,
likely gonna
definitely.
make a decent playoff run. And
No,
we
they
don't
won't.
even know if y'all gonna make the playoffs.
We will make
You
the
said-
playoffs.
You said that last year. Y'all are the
We
12th
did
seed
make the
right
playoffs
now.
last year.
I think
I'm
they make
saying,
it in
y'all
as a
said the
playoff
Heat-
team.
Y'all said
Play-in,
the
my bad.
Heat last year wouldn't do nothing.
Oh, I didn't say
Play
that.
into
I
the
didn't say that
finals.
part. No.
I'm saying in general, but y'all keep trying to
Jimmy
say,
was
"Oh,
going
it's Jimmy." Jimmy is not the only one.
I didn't
Jimmy
say Jimmy
is
was the only
supposed to.
one. No.
Jimmy is supposed to
But
like
50s
this
and
cooking
40
and
pieces
stuff
back to
up.
back. They're
He's
50.
going off, and the rest of the role players was doing their thing.
He
Hey,
draws
ain't
a lot
no
of
way.
attention.
Hey, Gabe, that man was going crazy.
Caleb Martin, another one. It's not many teams that's gonna coach these guys up. That's all I'm saying.
Imagine if they had Tyler Hero with him too. He didn't get hurt.
Exactly.
Yeah,
We
that
had
would've
no
been
hero.
tough.
Listen, I'm
20
giving
point.
y'all
He
your
missed.
props. I'm giving y'all your props. I ain't
He's
gonna
a
lie to
better
that.
coach than Steve
But I
Kerr.
still don't think he's a better coach. I
He's a
still don't.
better coach than Steve Kerr, and I feel like everybody knows that because realistically, can we all somewhat agree? Pop might not be the greatest coach of all time, but he at least top 3.
He
I
up
don't.
there
I
for
don't
He's
know.
sure.
I
easily
don't know.
top 3.
I don't know how y'all view the greatest
Oh,
coaches of all time because you hear
Oh,
Phil
okay.
Jackson, you hear Greg Popovich. I don't know who y'all view. I think Pop is the greatest coach of all time.
I thought you said
Him.
I don't think.
No.
No,
I'm
I
saying
agree.
I'm
I
pretty
think he
sure
is.
everybody consensusly had.
Oh,
I didn't
okay,
know if
yeah,
y'all had
yeah.
him as number 1, number 2, because like I said, you hear a lot of Pop, and then you hear a lot of Phil Jackson. So I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I didn't
Yeah.
know. And
I
if
got you.
Pop being probably the greatest basketball coach of all time, you would think if he's gonna pick, and Team USA is not an easy thing to coach because if it was that easy, we would win it every year. We don't.
True.
You would think that his successor would be who he feels is maybe the best coach outside of himself. Steve ain't even get that mug.
Yeah, Steve
That's
Kerr.
all I'm saying. Spo is the coach of that. I'm just gonna say that, and I'm gonna leave it there.
And let's go to the
Listen.
next topic, man.
I'm gonna say this real quick. Listen,
Go ahead.
both Steve and Spo to me are equal, and I say this because you got Steph Curry. I'm sorry, Steph, Clay, KD, Draymond, all grown men, all years in the game. These are grown men that another grown man has to maintain and handle. Versus Spo got these hungry, undrafted players that are willing to play for more. I think they both had different things to deal with that made them both successful in the positions that they're in. So that's why I feel like they're equal to me.
Okay, and I can respect that. I can give legit respect to that. Now we're gonna hit these quick because I want to do the rumor mills. Three out east, who are well, actually, I want to skip the East for right now because the East got too much going on. There's too much going on out East right now. So we're gonna swing it over to our technical producer, Mr. Dave, for the rumor mills.
All right.
And we are gonna tell y'all if we are gonna buy or sell this foolishness that's coming up for us.
True.
So we gonna cop it or we gonna drop it.
All right. What am I?
You had Bleacher Report open.
That's not it. Where'd it go? Oh, here we go. Okay, let's do. Where'd it go?
Hey, y'all. As a side note, I just realized we all can see the watch stream. I didn't even know that.
Okay, we can do this one. All right, yeah, this is cool. Atlanta and Chicago fill the room. Okay, what's the trade though?
Oh, I think it's basically saying like, do you feel like Atlanta and Chicago are gonna try to ask for too much for their guys, or are they gonna take what they can get?
Chicago's known for kind of asking for too much. In my opinion.
I'm gonna cop that one because I feel like that as well. Yeah. But read the next one. Let me run out for 1 second. Read the next one.
Let's see. Pistons opt out for Dramatics. What is this about? I wish they had better descriptions and I didn't have to read all this.
On my like the little cliff notes.
Right, like the Pistons make a lot of ideas, blah blah. Also, the Pistons are linked to DeJounte Murray and Pascal Siakam. I don't understand why they would do that.
They trying to. What they finna make a playoff run?
That's not gonna happen this season.
Stop it.
That's kind of ridiculous.
But it's like even going forward though, like why is that the direction you going in? Like Siakam, he finna be coming up for a contract extension soon. So
yeah, and he's in his 30s almost. There's no place.
All right, what I missed? I'm sorry.
So this is saying that the Pistons are linked to Murray and Siakam.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm not buying that.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I'm not
buying it. I'm kicking that to the curb. I'm punting that.
I think they're going extremely young. I don't see a world where they go back.
Yeah, I think they just go young.
They
just keep
they staying young.
Developing the pieces that they already have.
Yeah, I think they take their licks and try and get better.
I feel like even if they do make trades, it's gonna be for somebody that's also young too, like real young.
The Lakers do not significantly upgrade.
I'm dropping that. I think they do.
Yeah, I think I'm on the fence about that because I feel like the Lakers do try and make. I think they at least try to make an upgrade. I don't think it's a guarantee, but I feel like they do make some kind of move at the deadline. It may not be the big slam dunk, hoorah home run 500 feet.
It'll be
But I
something.
think they get a little. What they say? They get a little double in the gap. Might not get a home run, but they're gonna get a double in the gap.
Let me ask this real quick. Outside of Zach LaVine, what significant upgrade could they make?
Good question.
Exactly. That's why I said I
Yeah.
think they just, unless they can figure out a way to get Bogdan. Those are the only two.
But wait, he said
No.
outside of who? I didn't hear the first part.
Oh my god!
Outside of Zach LaVine, Bogdanovich is the only one who makes sense.
I would say Murray too, low key.
Out of Atlanta?
Yeah,
But I don't see that making sense because you already have one guard who can't play off the ball well, which is D'Lo. Why would you grab basically the same player, just worse defensively or offensively?
I wouldn't say same player. They actually play completely different. But
I'm saying he's essentially both two guards who can't play off the ball very well because he's struggling to play off the ball right now with Trey.
But that's the tricky thing though, because D'Lo, he's already shown he actually can though. He can shoot. I mean, he can shoot when he want to. That's all it comes
yeah,
down
he's
to.
very
Because
strict.
D'Lo, he just inconsistent shooting in general. So like that's something I won't even want on my team no more. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, D'Lo's
But
always
even
like
going,
that.
even going a little further, you did the same thing with Russ, trying to get a ball dominant guy to play off the ball.
Now that one, I can't excuse that one. I don't know why they made that.
Yeah,
trade.
that was a
I ain't gonna
crazy
lie.
trade.
I knew that fit
You
wasn't
guarded
really-
him in the bubble by backing off of him,
And now he's
47.
somehow the savior of your team. Like that doesn't make sense.
Exactly. But let's keep going.
No thanks. Golden State, remain okay.
That would give him more perimeter defense too, though. You gotta think about that.
Pretty much. Pascal Siakam. This is how
So
they want this
basically,
season
do
to
they-
be. Okay, either a gap year or try to. Okay, let's see what this is about.
Let's see what DeJounte? Oh.
I think they take this season as a gap year. I feel like they don't figure
I
it
think
out.
they blow it up. Let it die, let it die, let
Wait,
it
are we talking
shrivel
about
up and
the
die.
Warriors? Or are we talking about the Hawks?
The Warriors.
And Jared, you said blow it up.
Blow it up.
I can't trade Dre.
Well, I'd trade him with the quickness. Him and Clay.
I don't know if you're gonna be able to get much back for Draymond though.
Yeah, I know. I thought he has some value.
Let me let y'all know this is what they need to do.
Say, let it die, let it die, let it die, let it shrivel up and come on.
Nah.
Let it shrivel up and die, baby. Toronto keeps Siakam and then doesn't extend him. I am not buying that.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
dropping
very
that
stupid.
to the curb
You-
quick. Drop.
If they're gonna keep him, you feel me? To give him his money.
Let's pull one more hitter before we close up.
Oh, that was the last one.
Well, I got one for y'all.
I got
Do
one too,
y'all-
actually. I'm gonna wait till you get done.
Well, I'm gonna let you go ahead because you can get the last one.
Well, I'm trying to see how to word it. But basically, it's just a simple question though. What do you think? Do you think anybody try to make a trade for John Collins?
No,
Oh, yeah, no. I don't think he's a winning player.
he's worth a bag of potato chips.
So he just a run and dunk.
Yeah,
highlight.
pretty much.
Yeah, that's all.
Overpaid run and dunk.
Y'all think he had an attitude problem?
Hey, I
Yeah,
heard
but
about
what-
that too. That he had
Yeah,
an
what
attitude problem.
Attitude problem.
I believe it because they hyped him up too much.
Yeah.
Like
I
he
feel
had
like-
one good season and just thought he was him.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I feel like he had that one good solid season in Atlanta.
Yeah, there was one year he averaged like 25 and 10.
Yeah.
He just
But it happened to a lot of
Never-
players though.
and then he
they
was
had that one
trash.
good season and then get delusional, and then
Mhm.
it changed everything.
now last one. If you're the Nets, do you see the Nets buying into Mikal Bridges or trying to get rid of him?
I think there's
Are you
no
buying-
point of him even being on the Nets if they don't want to contend now. You feel me? He doesn't fit their timeline. Just trade him while he has all the value he has now.
Yeah, he's
Set him
literally
into a
your best
contender.
player.
So then
What
y'all
are they
can
trading?
fully
What
reset.
exactly are they looking to get back though?
First round pick.
Send him. I'm gonna be honest. Send him to the Lakers and get you some guys. That is the only. That's the best spot for him right now.
At that point, the
They
Nets
can
have a
set
roster
up.
full of role players. Like
Exactly, but then you can have a roster full of role players with no contracts. You still got a lot of picks from that.
Yeah,
other
let
jump.
them overplay until their value goes up and then you trade them.
Pay them exactly. I could see you building a 3 to 5 year timeline of a lot of guys overplaying until you can work yourself into that upper epsilon. Because technically, you're still in New York.
Yeah, technically, yeah.
That's the biggest thing you have going for yourself. You're still in a big market. You're New York. And then go get Donovan Mitchell. All
That way
right.
easier said than done.
All right, man. Another episode in the books, fellas. Like to thank everyone who was in attendance, man. We like to really just, give a huge shout out to our executive, technical producer, Mr. Dave, for coming through for us on the
Yes, sir.
recording. We had a little pop in by Mr. Shift Leader, man. We like to thank Unc Shot in the cut, man. Like to give a huge, huge, huge shout out to my boy, Mr. Rico, man.
Tursky.
Hey, y'all drink your water. Y'all be safe. And we'll be back at y'all soon with another episode. This has been The Lounge. And we signing out, guys. Peace.
I can that now. Cool. 1 hour.